Hello ladies and gents, welcome back once again to a rather special installment of Cushmic Sounds video demos, because this time round I am absolutely thrilled to be able to present to you on consignment this killer piece of rock and roll history in the form of a Schecter, a 1979 Schecter Telecaster, owned, played and loved by the late great Alan Lancaster. Founding member, bass player, songwriter, legend of Status Quo. Yeah, I'm sure you would have all read that in the listing title, but I just like to say it. It's kind of surreal to be able to have this guitar in my possession at the moment, to be able to play it and just admire it. And, you know, doing my research on it, finding videos from YouTube, getting on Google, having a look at photos, and just the caliber and the caliber of players that have held this guitar and played and used it, recorded with it, is just something else. Like, I feel very fortunate, quite the fortunate son, to be able to actually have this guitar in my possession at the moment. So yeah, look, on consignment, it's available right now. You're watching this video. If you're interested, get in touch via phone, email, send me a text. Let's have a chat about it. But look, how did this come to Cushmic Sounds? Well, the current owner is a family friend of the Lancaster family, and got in touch with Dale Lancaster, Alan's wife at the time, because this guitar was put up for auction along with Alan's some of Alan's bass guitars and some stage worn gear and memorabilia. And the owner got wind of that, got in touch with Dale and said, look, I'd like to purchase it. How much? And look, I don't know how much. That's between the owner and Dale. So this guitar was taken off the auction and was agreed, came to an agreement. And Bob Young, who the owner is also friends with. So Bob Young, if you don't know, was the tour manager with Status Quo and also known as the fifth member. And I believe had some songwriting credits as well. Quote me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, Bob ended up picking up the guitar and flying it and personally delivering it to the current owner in 2020 or 2021, around that time. So this guitar, it's a circa 1979. It was originally purchased by Rick Parfitt, the late great legend Rick Parfitt. Another one of our guitar heroes. Look, we all love Status Quo. I love Status Quo. Even in my current Credence band, we play rockin' all over the world, which is actually a John Fogerty song, but Status Quo commandeered that, and I kind of like that version. Yeah, look, this guitar, what else can I say about it? I think it was around 1985, so my research, if I can remember correctly. This guitar was used from 1979 up to 1985 by Rick, by Alan, and also by Francis Rossi. And I've included some links on the website listing, photos as well of this guitar being played by Francis Rossi, by various artists as well. We'll get to that in a sec. This guitar was swapped. So you're thinking, why isn't it called a Rick Parfitt? Why aren't I advertising this as a Rick Parfitt Telecaster? Well, I could, but it was, the last ownership was from, I guess, most famous ownership was from Alan. So look, I've listed it as that, and I've mentioned Rick. Now, look, I'm talking heaps as I do. If you don't want to hear me waffle on or talk, just skip to the playing demo. It's not going to be a stupidly technical playing demo. I'm just going to show you that this guitar is in working order. But before we get to that, this guitar was swapped in 1985 for a Gibson EB3, I believe, bass. So Rick and Alan just, they did the swap. And this guitar was also, so later on, Alan went on to form a band called the Party Boys, which I've gotten onto eBay, and I've purchased some vinyl for you as well. So this comes with the sale of the guitar. So this is a supergroup, the Party Boys, which was formed in the, I think, 87. Yeah. So this was recorded in 1987. So formed in 1987, I believe, the Party Boys, and look, at one point in time featured Joe Walsh as well, but also features Swanee. If you don't know Swanee, Jimmy Barnes' brother, and it's pretty cool. They had an Australian hit called He's Gonna Step On You Again, and this guitar can be seen. I don't have proof if this guitar was actually used on the recording, but this guitar can be seen in the original video clip and some live performances as well. So I'm going to include that single as well. We've also got, I've included the Alan's short-lived band as well, the Bombers. So that's actually, there's a friend of mine, Ty Coates, the singer, phenomenal singer. Oh my God. I met Ty a few years ago, and he actually flew over from the East Coast, and when our singer Ryan Rafferty for Proud Mary was actually unwell, so I think it was, I think he had some health issues, I think. But Ty came over and got through a few of the gigs, and I was just blown away with his voice. So if you haven't heard of the Bombers, they've got a Facebook page. Check them out. This guitar can be seen in the clip for World's on Fire. And this guitar, and I should mention as well, going back to the Party Boys and also the Bombers, John Brewster. If you haven't heard of John Brewster, he is original guitar player with the Angels as well. And John commandeered this guitar for a short period of time, and I can see why, because it's cool. It's a beautifully balanced guitar. It's light. It's not heavy. It's a lovely ash body. It's got a really cool bird's eye maple neck, slight V shape, 12-inch fretboard radius, so a bit of a more modern playing guitar. I'll get to some more specs in a sec, but I've also included as well this. I was hunting through YouTube and came across a YouTube video of Status Quo. They were performing on a Spanish television show, and they were playing the track something about you baby I like, and I've managed to find the single for that track. So this guitar is actually being used by Francis Rossi in that clip, so have a look. I've included some photos as well. There are some markings, telltale markings, that you can see that this is the actual guitar being used, and that's from, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sort of lines in the grain here, the grain on the end. Also there's a couple of there's a mark here, another knot in the timber here, which actually they're the smoking guns. But you'll notice as well that the guitar that Francis Rossi is playing, which is this one in that clip, had a black scratch plate and pickguard. This was later changed to a white pickguard, and I've also included a video of Francis Rossi playing this one as well with the white pickguard. Look, pickups have been changed. The original Schecter pickups do come with the purchase, as well as this vinyl. But in the bridge position, we've got a Kinman HX pickup. In the neck, I can't tell you, because I'm under strict instructions from the current owner not to service or set up this guitar. Just tune it up, play it, and sell it. So this is to sort of preserve the originality of this guitar as it was last played by Alan. So the strings on this guitar are the same strings that were on it when Alan last played it. So we're gonna leave it at that. If you purchase this guitar and you want to take the neck off, you want to have a look at what pickups are in it, you want to alter it, fine. But to preserve the originality of this piece of rock and roll history, don't touch it. Just leave it as it is. Hang it on the wall, play it, enjoy it, love it, do some recording with it. It's just it's quite an inspiring instrument as well. As soon as I plugged it in, you could just feel this aura. Now this is just me. I'm just a rock and roll nut, and to be able to have these guitars in my possession is just something else. I just enjoy doing this for a living and being able to present these, rare pieces and killer pieces for you guys and girls to love, play and enjoy. So look, there's heaps more info that I wish I could remember, but I'm going to leave it to you to go through the listing, read through the listing. If you've got any questions, give me a buzz, send me a message, send me an email. All my contact details are on the website. Yeah, look, I'm just going to give you a quick playthrough demo, and just to show you that everything works. So pots could be a little bit scratchy here and there, but it's all as it was when Alan had it. So let's just go through. Let's go to this bridge pickup first on clean. I'll get into some overdrive demos, okay? Tell you what, I hope I don't break your string through this demo. My God, there'll be no shredding. I just want to let you guys and girls know that it's all working. All right, so that's the bridge pickup. So there's your bridge pickup. Now let's go to both pickups together. Both pickups together. Now let's go to the neck pickup. So you can see it's still quite playable, even though the frets are quite low. I'm going to say these are the original frets, but we've got a brass nut also. Schala tuners, are they? Yeah, German-made Schala tuners, which are replacements. Schala strap locks, the original neck plates there, original string ferrules, the original input jack, I should say original hardware just about. So it's quite playable. And look, let's go back to this bridge pickup and let's just try some Status Quo-esque rhythms, and let's hear how it sounds, all right? This is quite cool to be able to play this. I'm playing a piece of rock and roll history. This is, you know, I may never be a famous rock star guitar player, but to be able to play these is just, it's just killer. Oh. Well, let's go to the neck pickup. Look, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it right there, ladies and gents. There's probably heaps more I could say on this guitar. I cannot remember everything, but everything is written in the listing. Okay, so I've spent a couple of weeks on this, just authenticating it to making sure I've got all the info, and you know, once again, having these I've purchased these vinyl singles as well to go with the sale. I've also got a printout as well of the original Bonham's auction house, Bonham's auction listing, and I also do have as well emails to the original owner from Dale Lancaster as well. I've blocked out Dale's contact details, obviously. But yeah, this is an original email that was sent to the current owner from Dale, which is really cool. I can forward you a copy if you like, but all the contact details of Dale will be blocked out. Also, the contact details of the current owner will be blocked out. And I've also included as well, even though I've got some photos on the listing, I've just you would have seen in the listing photos, I've included some photos of, you know, this guitar being used by, that one's by, yeah, you've got John Brewster and Ty Coates, that singer from the Bombers as well. You've got to check out the Bombers. Ty's voice is unbelievable. I can't get over it. How that guy just deserves a hell of a lot more success, in my opinion. But yeah, look, so we've got a bunch of photos here as well. We've got, as I said, I've included some of these photos, you know, with markings of the guitar, you know, the smoking gun markings I was talking about before, with the knot in the timber. We've also got, that's a great shot of the guitar. You can actually have a look at the photo and view the guitar and go, yeah, cool, that's exactly the same guitar. Pretty blown away to see, you know, Francis Rossi with this guitar as well. That was on that Spanish TV show. There's a link on the listing as well, and I absolutely love this photo of Rick and Francis playing together. That's just killer. Yeah, look, I've included all these photos as well, so they will come with the sale. Just all these little bit of added extras that I add to my listings. There's a guitar strap in there as well that was used with this guitar, belonged to Alan. The original pickups are with it. And this guitar, I'm looking at it now, comes with what I would believe to be an 80s Fender hard shell case with a bunch of stickers and yes, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, the fragile stickers over. So it's done a bit of travelling, fair few miles on this guitar. Look, I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gents. This is, I cannot, man, if I was in the position, I'd buy this just to keep it. And just not looking at it as, I guess, an investment thing, but, you know, this is something that will definitely hold value with the right collectors. But I wouldn't buy it for that. I'd just buy it just because it's just such a great guitar to be able to have, I guess, you know. So, well, just amazing. Look, I didn't go over all the specs, but have a look at the listing. Everything's there. I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gents. So once again, look, thanks for taking the time to watch this. Read the listing. Thank you very much. Get in touch. Email, phone call, message, whatever you want to do. Let's have a chat and let's talk. So the price is on the listing as well. Once again, happy guitar hunting, and I will see you very soon with another gem. So for now, take it easy. See ya.